This is the Jason Walker Show. Two-time National Sports Media Association Montana Sportscaster of the Year and three-time loser, the Jason Walker Show. The best local and statewide sports coverage, featuring the biggest guests from Montana.
Will Rasmussen joining us here on the Jason Walker Show.
He's freaking exhausting, too. You used to dance a lot more. Yeah, I know, lady. I'm 51 years old now.
The NAI Hall of Famer Mike Van Diest joining us here, Jason Walker Show. And is it just a deal where quarterbacks have to be good golfers?
Well, that's all they have time for. They don't work out. They don't lift weight. They don't do anything else. They might as well go get on the golf course and at least have some fun.
And from across the country,
Doug Gottlieb, our guest here on the Jason Walker Show.
End of the day, remember, it's your show. It's got your name on it.
Howie Mandel, our guest here.
Jason Walker, deal or no deal?
the Jason Walker Show.
Hey, what up? Happy Wednesday. Welcome, Jason Walker Show. Inside the off-the-wall advertising man cave. Oh, it's great to be on the road last week, but great to be back home in the man cave today. The off-the-wall man cave. Get a hold of Off the Wall if you need anything advertising-wise to help out. We're going to talk to Will Rasmussen today. He's going to recap Lewistown, look ahead to what's coming up at the Big Sky Pro Rodeo in Great Falls this weekend. We have a Montana Rodeo Roundup. We also have our Auto Contest Performance of the Week on this show, which you can watch on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, listen on Podbean, Network One Sports, Spotify, iHeart Podcast. Just go to jasonwalkershow.com for anything you may need or may have missed. And contact us if you would like to be a part of the Jason Walker Show or Continental Divide Radio. Getting a lot of positive results on the music on Continental Divide Radio, so loving that. And we do have some awesome stuff coming up playing this month, or starting this month. Let's see, the Walk Up. It is brought to you by Montana Custom Log Homes. They are the premier log home company in the industry. 3 distinct divisions, so you can create the log home of your dreams and your budget. You've got milled, handcrafted, and timber frame. They have over 50 years experience, over 15 different floor plans. You can go in with your own. They will work with you, and they will treat you like family. That is Montana Custom Log Homes. Check them out, yourcustomlog.com, to get started today. Let's see here. Let's just knock it out right off the bat. Your Auto Contest Performance of the Week, the Helena Senators. After winning state last week for the second time in 3 years, off to Gillette, Wyoming this week for regionals, and they will take on Gillette in the opening round of regionals, and trying to get all that schedule here for you. Let's see here. It'll be, let's see, when does that start? Today? I think it starts today. Oh, tomorrow. Helena will play Cheyenne. Portland, Oregon against Pocatello, Idaho. Then Eagle River, Alaska against Fort Collins, Colorado. And then Helena and Cheyenne, followed by Bellevue and Gillette. That is the opening round starting today down there in Gillette, the Northwest Regional American Legion Tournament. Senators got a fire truck ride the other day through town. Always pretty cool for that. And congratulations to them. We had Coach Burnett on the show last week. Hopefully the Sens can advance. Oh, yeah, you've got a... Oh, crazy. Let's see here. So that is our Auto Contest Performance of the Week. And if you are looking for anything done with your vehicle, including now the Overlander camping system, it runs on solar power or plugs into your vehicle or generator. It has LED lights. It's got USBs inside. It sleeps 3. It's up off the ground. You don't have to worry about critters. And you've got also, you need to stop into Auto Concepts and check out what they have. I mean, the fire pit, the camping system, the coolers that also have freezers in them. I mean, where are we going next with the world of camping? It's like traveling in a motorhome, but just in your vehicle. And Auto Concepts will help get that set up. They also do lift kits. Don't forget, hunting season is just around the corner. You're going to want a winch, possibly, to help pull those big boys out, big gals, whether it's moose or elk or whatever you're hunting this year. Archery season's just around the corner too. So stop into Auto Concepts for all of your auto enhancement needs. They are the auto enhancement professionals. Okay, here. Saw this the other day. Got a text message about it, but Braden Cook leaving Carroll to head down to Montana Tech, where he's going to have to sit out a year. And, oh yeah, thanks to 406, now you've got to subscribe to be able to read stories. Oh, goodness. Anyway, Braden Cook moving on. Just didn't feel right with the new coach that's coming in after Kurt Paulson left. So, Braden Cook heading on down to Butte to play for the Ore Diggers. Should we just, I had a friend of mine text us the other day, says, should we just hand them the Frontier Trophy right now? Because, man, it's a loaded team with Caleb Bellich coming back. Man, and a couple others. They have some talent down there in Butte for Adam Hyatt and Montana Tech. So, congratulations to Braden for making that decision. I'm sure it wasn't an easy one, leaving home, but still only less than an hour away, so not too shabby. Let's see here. Anything else on that? I don't think so. Played in a bunch of games last year. I think he played in all. He averaged 8.7 points, just over 2 rebounds, 1.5 assists. Made a team-high 34 threes. Shot 39% from outside. So, Ryan Lundgren could not hold on to Braden Cook. But worse things have happened in life, right? Let's see. Saw this. Henry Sellards of Glacier, a lineman, has announced his commitment to North Dakota State. That's a great program he's had out there, or they've had out there in Cheyenne. I got Cheyenne on my mind. In Fargo for quite some time. So very, very cool. Let's see. 6 Bobcats, 2 Grizz named to the Stats Perform FCS preseason All-America list. Tommy Sullivan, Tommy Malott, Rush Reimer, Sebastian Valdez, Taco Dollar, and Marquis Johnson for the Cats. Junior Bergen and Alex Gubner for the Grizzlies. Can you believe practice started for a lot of these FCS schools, NCAA schools? It's crazy. It's crazy to think about. Season is just around the corner, I'm telling you. We are about 3.5 weeks from football on the high school and college front. Oh, I cannot wait. Cannot wait. But you are going to have to wait because we're going to take a break. And when we return, we're going to check in with Will Rasmussen. Gave me a hard time a couple of months ago, and we'll talk about that. Also get an update on his life and much more with Will. Preview the Great Falls Montana State Fair, Big Sky Pro Rodeo. 4 nights, starts tonight, runs through Saturday night there at Expo Park in the Electric City. So Will's going to join us when we come back. This first segment, called The Walk-Up, it is brought to you by Montana Custom Log Homes, the premier log home company in the industry, with 3 distinct divisions so you can create the log home of your dreams in your budget. They are veteran-owned, family-owned, woman-owned, and operated. And I cannot wait to see them next week over in Darby. That is Montana Custom Log Homes. Check them out, yourcustomlog.com, to get started today. Coming right back, Will Rasmussen on a Wednesday here on The Jason Walker Show.
Strength, beauty, grit, superior craftsmanship. Our homes have it all. At Montana Custom Log Homes, if you can dream it, we can build it. With 3 divisions and over 50 years experience, we've got you covered. From a showcase home to a small cabin, we make your vision a reality. Because every cowboy wants a castle for his queen. Montana Custom Log Homes, crafting homes that last for generations.
If you are truly looking to get away for a weekend, let Auto Concepts get you started. Introducing the Overlander camping setup. The tent fits right on top of your truck, sleeps 3, and features an LED light bar and USB connections.
It's easy to travel with and pack up to get you away from everyone and up off the ground. Auto Concepts also will get your rig detailed to look good for the summer to make sure your vehicle looks sharp inside and out. Auto Concepts does window tinting, lift kits, cattle guards, and more. Everything your vehicle needs. Auto Concepts, the auto enhancement professionals.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Mike Miller in Helena today. There's only one place in Helena to cure your craving for Cajun cuisine, and that is Cafe Zydeco. From po' boys and catfish to jambalaya and much more, Cafe Zydeco has the best Cajun this side of New Orleans. And Cafe Zydeco cares about those that take care of us. Military, law enforcement, first responders can get your drink free as a way of saying thank you to those that protect us every day. If you're looking for a place to grab lunch or dinner, get the flavor of the Big Easy in Big Sky Country at Cafe Zydeco on Euclid in Helena.
Summer, the season to work hard, play hard. The days are heating up and getting longer. The smell of fresh cut grass, the hot sun on your skin. We kidding. We all know you're really thinking about having fun and relaxing at the Copper Club Casino. Meet your friends for a cold one. Play a $5 or $2. When you want great service, cold drinks, and fun entertainment, this is the place. The Copper Club Casino, where everybody knows your name any time of year. On Euclid, across from Molendi Center, the Copper Club Casino.
Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark LaRoe Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklaroephotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work, then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklaroephotography.com. Jason Walker here, and if you're like me, some nights are mine to cook at home, and there's only one place that I know I can trust for a quick, easy meal for my family. Dinner's Done Right. When I stop into Dinner's Done Right, I trust that there will be a great selection of food that is healthy and easy to cook, either that night with their ready-to-make dinners, or I can plan for a weekend dinner from their frozen choices. And when I'm out and about in town, I know I can stop in for the grab-and-go salad bar with the freshest ingredients and homemade dressings. For monthly menus and more, visit dinnersdoneright.com.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $289. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Welcome back to the Jason Walker Show.
Welcome back, Jason Walker Show on a Wednesday. Segment brought to you by Rucker's Furniture. Make the quality choice for your home at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena. Looking forward to our next guest. He is fantastic at what he does. He is a PRCA rodeo announcer. He is a legend in Montana. He is a legend across the country. And he is fantastic. He joins us now on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. His name is Will Rasmussen here on the Jason Walker Show. Well, the last time I heard from this guy, he was really mad at me because our good friend Wayne Brooks had a Jason Walker Show shirt, and he sent me a picture and said, "Where the hell's mine?" But Will Rasmussen,
I don't think I put it quite that way, but yeah, I was upset that you gave Wayne Brooks a shirt, and
well,
I didn't get one.
I've seen Wayne more in the last few years than I've seen you.
Oh, well, I'm just teasing you.
Hey, Is your son going to be doing the announcing in Darby?
Bet he is.
Are you going to be in Darby?
I don't even know when it is. I did the Riggin Rally in Darby the first part of June, and not scheduled to go back to Darby till next beginning of June. So,
okay.
But yeah, I did stop and see my son Kurt, who was announcing in Arlee, Montana, over Memorial. Let's see, when was it? First part of July, I guess, around the 4th of July, and he sounded pretty good. And I know he did the rodeo in East Helena, so nice. He's kind of off and running. So I'm pretty proud of him.
Well, I'll try to remember, because I'm going over to Darby next week for the NRA. So I'll see if I have a shirt that I can give him to give to you because he'll see you before I do.
I doubt it. And don't you dare give him a shirt, because that's for sure I'll never. No, I'm teasing.
I will figure out a way to get you a shirt, my friend.
I'm kidding you.
Well, it'd be pretty cool to have you and Wayne both, like in Salinas, wearing Jason Walker Show shirts, doing media stuff.
Wouldn't that be good?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be good?
Yes.
You bet. Size large, by the way.
Okay.
Large.
Okay. How's life been out on the road? Because you were in Salinas a couple weeks ago, and then Lewistown last week, Great Falls this week.
Yep, and let's see. Before Salinas, I was in Sheridan, Wyoming. Before that, I was in Big Fork, Montana. And before that, I was in Sheridan, Wyoming. Greeley, Colorado for 10 or 12 days. Pleasant Grove, Utah. Livermore, California. Coulee City, Washington. Darby, Montana, and let's see, Redding, California. It's been a whirlwind of a summer, but great. I have some terrific rodeos, and I get to do a couple of them with our friend Wayne Brooks, Salinas, California, and Redding, California. So it's been awfully good. I get to live one of the best lives. So, and here we are in Great Falls already. Jesus. August.
I know.
Oh my God. That's amazing. And at the state fair, and they got a great lineup of talent. And so it's good to be, I'm living in Salmon, Idaho now, as you know, and enjoying that life. I snuck home between Lewistown, Montana, which ended last Thursday, and went home Friday and came back to Great Falls yesterday. And so got to go home. We hadn't been home since we were in Darby the first part of June. So it's been good. I mean, we go to some great places. We miss our home, but boy, I have the best job of anybody. So
I think so. I'm jealous of I always have been a little jealous of your job, because you just get to see great places. You get to see great rodeos, and it's so much fun.
Oh, you know what? I do have a great job. Great. I love my job. The great part is, are the people, that you get to be friends with over the years. And I just, if somebody asked me to quit announcing rodeos, maybe I could do that, but I would miss my friends. that we have out on the road, and, like Wayne Brooks and you and, others, but it's, I just have a great job. It get to rub shoulders with a lot of the stars of professional rodeo and the great livestock you see throughout the year. It's really an honor, and I'm just really blessed. So
we're talking with PRCA rodeo announcer Will Rasmussen on the Mike Miller State Farm hotline here. Lewistown, how'd it go? What was the highlight of Lewistown for you?
Oh, the bucking horses were unbelievable. They have two performances there at Lewistown, and it was jam-packed of great bucking horses. And they get all the stars, they get all the stars of the bucking horse riding and the timed events. The saddle bronc riding was unreal. I think, 83 or 4 didn't place in the top 8, I don't think. So it was terrific. And Richmond champion wins the bareback riding with 87.5 or 88. So it was, and it was great. And the same thing's going to be here in Great Falls, with the great livestock that the Sankeys have, and it's a busy time of year. There's people running, not only here in the state. I think Sydney, Montana's going on, and Glasgow, Montana's going on, but a bunch of Phillipsburg, Kansas, Dodge City, Kansas is a huge rodeo that they're all trying to get to in that race for the world title, and a race for a berth in the National Finals Rodeo, where there's more, there's over $14 million they'll be competing for there. So that'll be, it's, the race is on. So it's the 1st of August. We have 2 months left in the regular season. So it's just a busy time, and those people in that top 30 or so are really burning up the road.
Yes, they are. We saw a bunch of them here in Helena last week. Saw a few of the Wrights. Ryder stopped in. Stewart stopped by.
Yep. They were all in. One. Yeah, it works great. Yeah, Statler was probably there.
That's who it was.
And Ryder was second by a half a point there in Lewistown, and it works great that those guys can come up to Montana and hit 2 good major rodeos, Lewistown and Helena. They come up from Cheyenne, and Cheyenne just ending this last weekend, and so it's terrific that those stars come up to Montana, and we get to watch them.
It's fantastic because, like, Thursday night, or was it Friday night? Ryder was riding. The Wrights rode on Friday, and my wife wasn't going to come with the little one to the rodeo that night, and then I texted her after I saw the day sheet and said, Ryder's going to be here. So she showed up just to see, literally just to watch Ryder ride. And it's like, why not? I mean, this is a guy that's won 2 championships. I mean, and he's from one of the first families of saddle bronc,
Yeah, those Wright boys are so nice and humble. You wouldn't guess they have all those world titles, and now a dad for a Hall of Famer, and they're just so humble, and Stetson's such a personality, and one of the greatest cowboys we've ever watched, and I just love that they are. We all tell our kids, you can be good and humble.
Yep.
You can be good and humble. Well, the Wright boys, Statler and Stetson and Rusty and Ryder, they listen to their parents, Cody and Cherie. So they're good and they're humble, and I love that about them. And plus, they're not good. They're great at what they do.
They are. They definitely are. As we talked to Will Rasmussen here, Jason Walker Show. Sankey bringing up world-class stock again this week to Great Falls. It is one of the best rodeos. I don't care athlete-wise who shows up on the 2-legged side, but on the 4-legged side, you're not going to find much better athletes than what Sankey's and Phenom Genetics are going to bring up this week.
Yeah, of course, he came here from Cheyenne, Wade Sankey, and Ryder Sanford, who is like the number 2 rookie in the Resist All Rookie of the Year race, was on the world champion bucking horse of Sankey's Black Tie, set an arena record at Cheyenne Sunday in the championship round, 92.5, I think. And horses like that, and Marquis and Shoutin' Shoes and Atomic Blonde and all those, Bronc Riding Nation, all those great bucking horses, and they'll all be here at Great Falls. So, and that not only attracts the fans, or it should, to watch great bucking horses, but also the cowboys want to come and get on those things and try to win some money. So it'll be an exciting 4 nights here in Great Falls.
Well, you bring up some of those names with Sankey, but it's like Virgil with C5. I mean, a legendary horse, and last year they flew Rocker Steiner from Cheyenne to Helena just to get on Virgil, and he set the arena record. This year, we were a half a point with Cole Franks from setting the arena record. And he's funny. He's funny because he goes, I was scared, I was nervous, but I can't miss out on a horse like this.
That's right. And Cole Franks is world class. Gone to the last 2 NFRs, won a college world title. You know all the accolades, and boy, he is terrific. And I'll bet that was fun to watch. Oh. You know, you think about, 8 seconds isn't that long, but like you said, your wife bought a ticket to go to the Last Chance Stampede to watch Ryder Wright for 8 seconds. It's worth the price of admission.
Oh, 100%. Speaking of families in rodeo, the Proctors will be up there. Ran into Shane and Haley both last week, and Haley, one of the performance acts for the Big Sky Pro Rodeo. Shane's going to be riding in the Bronx and in the Bulls. They're a great family, and man, they had some troubles on the road this year.
Oh yeah, their engine blew because I worked with Haley and saw Shane and all of them in Sheridan. They were in Wolf Point. They blew an engine on their pickup and then had to buy an old motorhome. And Haley loves the motorhome. Shane's not sure. And Cooley, their little girl, doesn't care. And they've incorporated her into Haley's trick riding act. And they are a great family. Of course, she's been nominated, top 5 finalist in the Dress Act of the Year category. So, you put all that together, it's just a great night of family entertainment.
Oh, 100%. And you get to see 4 nights of it. Which night, and I know you've seen the day sheet, so which night stands out for you?
You know what? I have not seen a day sheet. Okay. They just emailed it to me. But, a lot of times they get here on Wednesday night, and because it's a Wednesday and a Thursday, and then they head out of here for the weekend. But I talked to Wade last night, and he said, "You know what? It's just terrific." Let me see if I can pull it up on my email. Just the first night, see if I can get something for you. So, hang on. Let me see who's up at least tonight.
Okay. Well, while you're looking for that, talking to Will Rasmussen, the PRCA rodeo announcer, soon to be national finals rodeo announcer. I feel it. I feel it. It has to come at some point. It's just like Madison McDonald Thomas was talking about Haley, and she said Haley's got to be there at some point. She's got to perform in Vegas on her own, just like you have to be in the booth with the 2 other dudes.
Isn't that nice? Someday. Let me just tell you about the bareback riding.
Okay.
So, Wyatt Denny, 3-time national finalist. Shane O'Connell, national finalist, Badlands Circuit champion. Keenan Hayes, the number 1 man in the world this year. Rocker Steiner, who went to the NFR. Everybody knows about Rocker. Cade Saunier, who won the Calgary Stampede and just split Cheyenne. Mesa, Cade Berry, Caleb Bennett, 10-time national finalist. Bronc riding, 3-time world champion Zeke Thurston is here. Dawson Hay, who's number 3 or 4 in the world in the Bronc riding. How about that for a start?
And that's just the night. That's just one night tonight.
Yeah, that's just tonight. So that'll be good.
They've added breakaway to a lot of the rodeos, and Joey Williams from Volberg goes out and wins Cheyenne. I'm sure she'll be in Great Falls at some point, but we talk all about the horses and the bulls and all of that, but there's some great talent in the timed events as well. I know we'll probably see Ty Erickson up there and Haven Medjid, who won at Helena last week, but there's some fantastic timed event people as well.
Oh, and they all slip through here throughout the week, all the top timed events. Yeah, Ty will be here. Tyler Wegg back. Haven Medjid, Matt Shizawa, all these. Riley Webb, the number 1, 22 years old. He's number 1 in the world in the tie down, and all the team ropers. So and some of them are up in slack, which is sometimes the fans don't get to see the winners, but they'll all be through here. Is Great Falls still a 2-header? It is.
Okay.
Yep, it is. So they love those. Those timed event people love the 2-headers. So, yeah, there's a lot of slack and a lot of people in every performance. So it makes for a great week.
Now, do you ever get out and ride the rides? Or are you kind of over the carnivals?
No, the farthest I go is the taco treat stand for a beef crisp after the rodeo. How's that?
Hey, the best Indian taco is always at the Montana State Fair in Great Falls, and it's always parked close to Four Seasons Arena. And I
know right where.
Yep.
I know right where it is, and I will not argue with that. And yeah, I'll be there and I'll have one for you.
Please do, because I don't think I can make it up this weekend for it.
Well, that's a pity. If you come up, I'll buy you one.
Well, you know,
Get on up there.
We took our 5-year-old to the carnival for the first time. She got on rides, and I was all excited to take her on the Tilt-A-Whirl, and they didn't even have the Tilt-A-Whirl in Helena. So I thought about coming up to Great Falls just to get on the Tilt-A-Whirl.
Yeah, that seems un-American, not having a Tilt-A-Whirl.
Right? All the other, we talk about the athletes, and we talked about Haley, but who else is going to be up there performing?
All of them. I was just looking at the bull riding too. You know, Montana's Connor Murnion, who just won Lewistown. I saw Jordan Hansen, the 3-time Canadian champion in the bull riding. So they'll all slip through here. I'm going to guess all the top 30 in the world will be here throughout the next 4 nights in Great Falls. Can't wait.
Do me a favor, say hello to Miss Big Sky Pro Rodeo, Katie Ramsey. I had her on the show last week here in Helena. She is an absolute rock star at the age of 17. What a sweetheart. And she is Miss Big Sky Pro Rodeo. So you're gonna get to know her real well this week, but what a classy young lady she is.
Well, I'll certainly do that. I will do that. So yeah.
I will get you your shirt at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, size large.
See, now what I got to do is I got to get, like when I'm behind the chutes, you got to follow the rules. So I think I'm going to do my Continental Divide Radio, my Jason Walker Show logos on my shirts, and then I'll look like Will Rasmussen, all logoed up.
You poor guy. That's a bad thing. You got to set your goals higher.
Oh, no way. Will is an idol. He's a legend. Hey, have fun in Great Falls the next 4 nights. I know it's a lot of friends and family that you haven't seen in a while on the outskirts of rodeo since you moved to Salmon, Idaho. But keep up the great work. We love following you around. And I will get you your shirt, and we'll figure out how to get the Rodeo Roadshow on Continental Divide Radio. By the way, Flint Rasmussen on this week's Rodeo Roadshow.
Right.
So,
we talked about his retirement. Yep, it's a good. So download that Rodeo Roadshow podcast. It's out there right now. So, yep.
Will, appreciate the time as always, my friend. Keep up the great work, like I said, and we'll talk down the road.
Can't wait. Thank you, Jason.
That is Will Rasmussen, PRCA rodeo announcer, joining us on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. That's where all of our guests appear via the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. It's not just a bundle. It's your home. It's your auto. It's your life. Mike gets that. Get a hold of Mike Miller State Farm in Helena today. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have your full Montana Rodeo Roundup and much more still to come here on the Jason Walker Show.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark LaRoe Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklaroephotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work, then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklaroephotography.com. There's only one place in Helena to cure your craving for Cajun cuisine, and that is Cafe Zydeco. From po' boys and catfish to jambalaya and much more, Cafe Zydeco has the best Cajun this side of New Orleans. And Cafe Zydeco cares about those that take care of us. Military, law enforcement, first responders can get your drink free as a way of saying thank you to those that protect us every day. If you're looking for a place to grab lunch or dinner, get the flavor of the Big Easy in Big Sky Country at Cafe Zydeco on Euclid in Helena.
Strength, beauty, grit, superior craftsmanship. Our homes have it all. At Montana Custom Log Homes, if you can dream it, we can build it. With 3 divisions and over 50 years experience, we've got you covered. From a showcase home to a small cabin, we make your vision a reality. Because every cowboy wants a castle for his queen. Montana Custom Log Homes, crafting homes that last for generations.
If you are truly looking to get away for a weekend, let Auto Concepts get you started. Introducing the Overlander camping setup. The tent fits right on top of your truck, sleeps 3, and features an LED light bar and USB connections. It's easy to travel with and pack up to get you away from everyone and up off the ground. Auto Concepts also will get your rig detailed to look good for the summer to make sure your vehicle looks sharp inside and out. Auto Concepts does window tinting, lift kits, cattle guards, and more. Everything your vehicle needs. Auto Concepts, the auto enhancement professionals.
Strength, beauty, grit, superior craftsmanship. Our homes have it all. At Montana Custom Log Homes, if you can dream it, we can build it. With 3 divisions and over 50 years experience, we've got you covered. From a showcase home to a small cabin, we make your vision a reality. Because every cowboy wants a castle for his queen. Montana Custom Log Homes, crafting homes that last for generations.
Jason Walker here, and if you're like me, some nights are mine to cook at home, and there's only one place that I know I can trust for a quick, easy meal for my family. Dinner's Done Right. When I stop into Dinner's Done Right, I trust that there will be a great selection of food that is healthy and easy to cook, either that night with their ready-to-make dinners, or I can plan for a weekend dinner from their frozen choices. And when I'm out and about in town, I know I can stop in for the grab-and-go salad bar with the freshest ingredients and homemade dressings. For monthly menus and more, visit dinnersdoneright.com.
Summer, the season to work hard, play hard. The days are heating up and getting longer. The smell of fresh cut grass, the hot sun on your skin. We kidding. We all know you're really thinking about having fun and relaxing at the Copper Club Casino. Meet your friends for a cold one. Play a $5 or $2. When you want great service, cold drinks, and fun entertainment, this is the place. The Copper Club Casino, where everybody knows your name any time of year. On Euclid, across from Molendi Center, the Copper Club Casino.
This is the Jason Walker Show.
Welcome back. Jason Walker Show, final segment on a Wednesday. It's brought to you by Copper Club Casino. Hot games, warm staff, cold drinks, drink, and gamble responsibly. Got on this day in history coming up, the walk-off, and more. Let's do our Montana Rodeo Roundup. It is brought to you by Mark LaRoe Photography. Mark getting set for senior pictures, family portraits. He's busy at Northern Rodeo Association rodeos, NRA rodeos, taking photos. He's amazing. And you need to check him out at marklaroephotography.com. Timmy Sparing likes the Last Chance Stampede. He's won it twice now. He went out with a 3.6 on Saturday night to win his second title by a 1/10 of a second. Let's see, who else won at the Last Chance Stampede? How about Cole Franks and Virgil? 91.5, a half a point from the arena record. And congratulations to him. Other winners at the Last Chance Stampede, Dustin Bird and Ike Folsom won team roping. Saddle bronc went to Colby Wanchuk. Tie down, Haven Medjid. He did that in slack, so nobody got to see it. Breakaway was the first night. Georgia Orahood went 2-2. Brittany Sporer of Texas won the barrel racing. Tristan O'Neill of Villiers won the bull riding. The 62nd Last Chance Stampede. Can't wait for next year. Upcoming events, well, we mentioned Joey Williams won the breakaway at Cheyenne. The Volberg native went out and threw a lasso in the time of 3.8 to win. Went to the CNFR a couple of times while at Black Hills State University in South Dakota. And has a chance to win some more this year. So congratulations. PRCA upcoming. Mentioned Great Falls and the Big Sky Pro Rodeo starts tonight, runs through Saturday. Sydney's got the Richland County Fair and Rodeo tomorrow and Friday. You've got Glasgow at the Northeast Montana Fair and Rodeo next week. So Sydney is this weekend. Glasgow is early next week, Monday, Tuesday next week for Glasgow. On the Northern Rodeo side of things, at Plentywood, Jordan Larson from Charlotte took the bareback. Ty Brenna and Gavin Nelson split first and second in the saddle bronc. Devin Hunley won the bull riding. Steer wrestling went to Ben Ayer of Glendive. Sydney's Cass Cairns won the tie down. Louis Lahaz and Dylan Alvarez won the team roping. Michael Haugen, who we've had on the show before, took the barrel racing out of Melstone, and Georgia Orahood won the breakaway up in Malta as well. So she won Last Chance Stampede and up in Plentywood on the NRA and PRCA. NRA this week at Superior for the Superior Lions Club Rodeo, and Townsend's Broadwater Rodeo and Fair is coming up Friday and Saturday as well. So Thursday they'll have their Locals Rodeo tomorrow out at Townsend. That's always a fun time. Let's see. What else did we see here? Mention the Senators. Mention that. Oh, Robbie Hauk has a job. He's an assistant special teams and nickelbacks coach at Portland State. The Big Sky leader in career tackles. That's what the record books say. Let's see here. That is your Montana Rodeo Roundup. It is brought to you by Mark Leroux Photography. Get a hold of Mark at marklerouxphotography.com. Today is National Coloring Book Day. Little one, before she went off to preschool, doing a little coloring. Actually, she was doing painting today. Painted a very nice picture for her mother. It is National Ice Cream Sandwich Day today. Might have to stop and get an ice cream sandwich somewhere today. That would be fantastic. Let's see. On this date in 1864, Saratoga Racecourse, America's oldest thoroughbred racetrack, opened up with 4 days of racing. 1906, White Sox beat the Boston Americans to start an AL record 19-game MLB win streak. On this date in 1921, after 3 hours deliberation, a Chicago jury acquits 8 Chicago White Sox accused in the Black Sox scandal. The next day, they're banned from baseball for life. Shoeless Joe Jackson should be in the Hall of Fame. Period. 1968, Ron Hansen of the Senators, Tim Cullen of the White Sox became the first players to be traded for each other twice in the same season. They'd been traded in February in opposite directions. Future Hall of Famer third base George Brett got his first major league hit on this date in 1973. He had over 3,000. On this date in 1979, on a day off, Thurman Munson crashed his plane and died at the age of 32. Happy birthday today, Myrna Loy. Born in Helena on this date, and I don't remember the year, but happy birthday to Myrna Loy. Let's see here. Let's do this.
We're almost at the end of the show. What did we learn? And what did he miss? Time for the walk-off.
Walk-off brought to you by Cafe Zydeco, where the Big Easy meets the Big Sky. This date in 1975, 2 records were set. It was 104 degrees in Providence, Rhode Island, state record. And 107 degrees in Chester, New Bedford, Massachusetts, also a state record. But I'm told, that was, 48 years ago. I'm told that it only gets hot now. Like this is the hottest it's ever been on the planet. But 48 years ago, it was over 100 degrees in Rhode Island and Massachusetts. Just saying. Make sure you stop in Cafe Zydeco. Unbelievable Cajun food. Best Cajun this side of New Orleans. There's no question about that. Po' boys, crawfish. You got all sorts of sandwiches, beignets, pasta Zydeco. So good. It's just fantastic. Cafe Zydeco on Euclid in Helena. Had a good show today. Thanks to Will Rasmussen for joining us. Always fun catching up with Will. I'll get him his shirt at some point. We got to get more shirts made. More merchandise to sell. How would that be? It'd be awesome. Have a great Wednesday. If you're headed up to Great Falls tonight, drive safe. Have fun at the rodeo. It's going to be a blast. We'll do it again tomorrow, right here, Jason Walker Show. Thanks to all of our great listeners, our great sponsors. Couldn't do it without you. If you want to be a part of the Jason Walker Show or Continental Divide Radio, get a hold of me, jasonwalkershow.com. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.
The Jason Walker Show is produced by the Jason Walker Media Company. Any reuse, rebroadcast, or retransmission without the express written consent of the Jason Walker Show is strictly prohibited. Just listen, watch, and enjoy.